Let's see what's happening. I think I'm about to be live. Am I on? Am I on? It looks like I am. Hey Fit Pros, how you doing? It's Kelly here. I'm live back with you. Last week we did a couple of reruns. So on Tuesday and Thursday, we did some old episodes because I was at the beach. I don't know if you can tell from the ultra tan. It's a little excessive, but this is just what I look like in the summer. I swear I wear the 50. I promise. I know you guys are going to send me messages and tell me you're concerned about my skin and my health. I wear the 50. I really do. But this is just what I end up looking like. It's the brown hair and the brown eyes. So I was at the beach. I had an awesome time. I'm feeling super refreshed. And now I am super, super excited because this week we are starting the challenge again. We're going to do it again. So we did the Go Virtual and Get Paid challenge in May, right? And I had 25 people do it with me, which was an awesome number for the first time that we put something like that together. 25 people joined me. I think like 90% of them actually completed the challenge successfully. So the challenge is this: go online, lead your fitness program virtually, and get paid for it. Because what I'm seeing is two things. Fitness professionals are teaching live online, and they're either doing it for free or they're not teaching because they are intimidated by the technology or they're confused by all the competing advice. And so I make sure that I come in, I give the step-by-step instruction. This is how you do it. This is the technology I want you to use. I'll give you a few options if you're not comfortable with what I'm giving you, or if you've got other preferences. So I'm the one that can lead because I've been doing websites and online stuff for 20 years. So I can come in and give all that step-by-step instruction. And then we talk about the mindset that goes into asking for money for the first time for what you're doing. Because I think that's a really hard transition. A lot of us have been employees and we're used to just going up to the desk and asking for a check and getting it. And now, or not even asking, just being handed a check. But now we're having to ask for the money, and that's a transition. So we talk about that and we get over that hump in the challenge. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm about to admit my first guest into the meeting. So it's going to take a second because she's going to connect to, hello. Hey, Delia. Oh, she can't hear me yet. So this session, y'all, is going to be super casual. What we're going to do is we're just going to bring people in and talk to them about their experience. And people are going to kind of drop in and out. So what we see here is Delia. And I don't know if you can hear us yet or not,
Yes,
Delia.
I can.
Hello, it's
Hi.
you. Your home is gorgeous.
Oh, thanks.
It's so good to have you. Thank you for volunteering to come in and talk with us.
Oh, sure. So I am Delia, and I did the virtual challenge with Kelly. And I was really, really nervous because I have a free Facebook group and I went to a paid group and it worked. So I have 4 people, but I'm loving on those 4 people right now. And so they really like it. But Kelly really helped push myself out of my comfort zone. And she personally called me. So it was really nice that she actually took time out of her day to call and ask me questions. And so you get a real one-on-one with her, not just sometimes when you're in a big group you're in the group, but when the actual leader can help you one-on-one, that means a lot. So
Thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that piece of it. So I would say out of the 25 challengers, I probably ended up having a 20-minute session with I don't know, at least 10, maybe even 15. And that piece was awesome because I do think it helped get you guys over some humps. And it was great for me to hear from you what you're struggling with so that I can improve for this time. So tell me about that experience of going from the free paid the free Facebook group to then saying, hey, this is going to be a subscription and go in there?
Well, it's kind of scary at first for me because I thought I would get a lot more people, but I got a lot of interest. But then I received the 4, but that's okay because I'd rather take it slow and just fix my errors along the way. And they do like it because they live in a different state and they can get on and do their workout when they want to. But at first, just putting yourself out there was the biggest hurdle because it's like, oh, I'm actually going to do this for real. But then you kind of feel like a badass kind of because you're like, oh, I have my own little business on the side, and it makes it kind of exciting as well. So
I think that's really true. You said a couple of things that I think are so important. And, one was that it is really scary because it's a complete different thing we have not done before. We are instructors, especially the group fitness instructors. We're instructors because we like getting in front of the group. We like doing our thing, like dancing. And then maybe we like give some hugs and some high fives and we get out of there and then they hand us a check. And we haven't had to do that part where we're like, hey, pay me and pay me enough. Like, as a matter of fact, that's why fitness instructors aren't being paid what they should be paid. So that piece is really scary. But once you get over that hurdle, it's like addictive. Like, I have the power to call on this group of people who already loves me, is already following me, and give them something of value in exchange for money, like on demand. Like if you now wanted to do a special event and teach like a special class or teach a 2-hour workshop or something, you have a group of people that you can call on now, and you have a method for taking money from them, and you could do that on a Friday so that you've got money to go shopping on Saturday.
I know, that was the thing. I was like, oh, I have money to buy a new playlist now. So it was kind of exciting.
It's all going back into the business.
I know. So, but it was cool. So it's fun. And I'm doing a lot more, like just really focusing on them.
Awesome.
And seeing what their input is, what they want. So
awesome. I love it. And that's going to help you bring in more people too.
And I'm learning more because you teach a certain style at a gym. So one gym wants you to teach a certain way, another gym wants you to teach a certain way, but now you listen to your own group and you got to take in their feedback, and it's kind of different, but then it's kind of fun because then you get to do your own thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that piece, and I'm learning a little bit more too, doing the virtual stuff.
Very true. Do you find that you're working out harder when you teach online?
Yes and no, because I'm kind of crazy and I like to do a lot of high intensity stuff. So I have a lot of newcomers. And so my sister's always texting me on the side, like, slow down. So now I have to change gears, which is really good, and kind of teach to that, like the beginner. And I haven't had that. So it's nice to do that as well. That's what's making it a challenge for me, because some people are, we're not the same on the fitness level. So I like that challenge for me to do.
So your sister did end up joining, huh?
Yeah. So yeah.
That's awesome.
She's my she gives me positive criticism, which is good.
I have a sister that's an instructor, so I haven't let her into my group yet.
Oh, well, that's good or a bad thing. Who knows?
Yeah, she would give me a lot of constructive criticism, I'm sure. So what's the next step for you?
Well, I want to do I'm going to give them a free 6-week challenge, like a nutrition weight loss challenge that I received from the Bar Above group. And I'm going to give that to them for free for joining, for them being like my first people. And then I'm going to throw it out into my free Facebook group, because I saw my free Facebook group going, and I'm showing them one video a week and kind of like giving them see if they're still interested in joining. Like, here's your one workout you get with me, but if you still want to join, you can. And then I'm going to put that 6-week challenge in and see, but charge them a little bit extra and see if they want to join that way. So that's kind of what I'm planning.
Well, I think that's smart. It's kind of like an offer ladder. Like you've got a low level offer, you've got your free offer, and then you've got like a step up, and then your monthly subscription offer is a step up from there. And so when you can get somebody to that second level, then they've at least opened their wallet to you, and it's then easier to get them to your monthly subscription, because there's just this piece of the buying decision that goes into opening your wallet for the first time to somebody, that once you can get past that hurdle, then they're a customer.
Yeah.
It's good.
Okay.
Makes sense?
Yeah.
Well, awesome. I am so glad you came in. What else do you want people to know about the challenge?
I think you should really do it, because I was on the fence and I just did it, and you really, really learn a lot. And then you're interacting with all the other challengers in the group, and if you're not asking the question, they're going to ask the question, and then you have a lot more feedback, because you're all asking the same question, like, should I do this, should I do this, should I do this? So you're playing off of each other, and then you're learning from them and see how they're doing their offers, which is really cool.
That is really cool. Yeah, I loved that piece of it. I feel like you guys became such a cohesive group. You were all in it together. Everybody really got to know each other. Are you still in contact with any of the challengers right now?
No, and I want to be. So I was thinking about them because I wanted to know how they're doing, because some people made a lot of money. I was impressed.
Yes.
So no, I haven't. I will send them their friend request later though, because I saw them on the page.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, I think, most everybody, I think there's 2 or 3 that are not part of the Fit Pros Connect Facebook group. Everybody else is a part of the Fit Pros Connect Facebook group, as well as, having been a challenger. So you'll be able to find most everybody there.
Perfect.
Yeah. Well, okay. I'm going to let you off here. And I didn't bring up my list of who's next, but I gave everybody little 10-minute slots. So somebody else will be coming in here next.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Thanks, Delia. I'll see you soon. Contact me with any questions. Oh, let me say one more thing before I let you off. Did you get an email about the referrals?
Yes.
Okay, so for everybody that did the challenge, if you're watching this, or if you are on with me like Delia is, then you get a $5 added to a Starbucks gift card for every referral. So please feel free to send the video about the challenge, or just a personal email or text or whatever to people that you think would be a good fit. And if they join, then I add $5 to a Starbucks gift card. And then we'll do also the referral challenge like we did on the first one. And the person who brings in the most referrals to this session of the challenge gets a $100 Amazon gift card.
Okay, cool.
All righty. Thanks, my friend.
All right. Thank you.
Talk to you soon.
All right.
How do I remove you? There we go. All right, and I'll have to look to see who is next, y'all. But I loved that conversation. That's just open, honest. I didn't call her up or give her any pre-listed set of questions. That was just her honestly telling us how the challenge went for her. And I see Michelle is on. Michelle, I don't know if you're next or not, but feel free to jump in here and we can get to talking about your experience with the challenge. I'm going to put my glasses on for a minute so I can see who is next. I've got Eileen coming in. Oh, so we did Delia a little early. So I have Eileen at 2:25. So y'all, let's talk some more about exactly what the challenge is. And as you're watching, you guys throw up your questions. I know a lot of you see this in replay, but there are people watching live right now, and please throw up your questions as you've got them. So let's talk about how this works. So the challenge, like I said, it is that you come on, you teach for the first time, or you lead personal training for the first time online. And if you are confused about the technology, if you're seeing a lot of different advice about which technology to use, how to do it, what I've done is I've created a system that is more than just, hey, go put your videos here, or you can use this. You know, we're partnered with FitSwap, and it is a great way to get recorded videos out there. I think you can also do live. So I'm just going to use that as an example. It's not just me saying, hey, go put your videos at FitSwap and you're done. It's me saying, hey, here's how you set up for your video. Here is how you want to set a room up for your video. Here's how you want to do the lighting. Here's the equipment that you want to buy. And equipment's hard to get right now because it's all on back order. So it's me saying, get this piece of equipment first because it's the most important if you can get your hands on it. Don't pay more than this because it's, what's that called? Surge price right now. And then the next piece of equipment that you want is this, or just use, you know, your phone or whatever. You guys can contact me and tell me what equipment that you've got, and I'll tell you, you know, hey, yeah, use that, or use that in combination with this. I've got all that because I'm a fitness instructor and a tech geek, and I've been teaching online since all this started. Gosh, how many hours of live video have I done since COVID started? At least 2 hours a week for you guys. I would say the last time we did the challenge, I was online doing live video for 10 or 15 hours that week. And then I do my 2 hours of yoga with my yoga participants. So that's a lot. So I have done all the wrong things. I have made all the mistakes. I've had all of the technical issues and the audio issues. So I coach you through all of that. So the challenge, the first day we do that 90-minute workshop, and I'm really going to like lay everything out for you right there, kind of give you the overview. This is what I want you to use to deliver your videos. This is what I want you to use as your equipment, that kind of stuff. Then you guys can ask me questions. Then I come on Saturday and I do a live 1 hour lesson for you guys. You're there, I answer your questions. Then I come on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I deliver another live lesson. And then along with that, you guys are asking me your questions, you're DMing me, you're posting your questions in the group, you are, we might jump on a 20-minute call. I offer these free 20-minute calls just as something I do as a professional. And so a lot of the challengers jumped on a call with me. Some of the questions didn't even take 20 minutes, but we did that. And then we had a little reunion with this session of challengers. So the next Tuesday we jumped on and had a little reunion, and that was really fun because we experimented with Facebook Rooms for the first time. So that was really cool because Facebook Rooms came out like the week that we were doing the challenge. So that was really cool. So you guys, that is kind of the crux of the challenge. But the reason that I love having people come on and talk about it live with us is because you can really hear about their experience and their results. And I'm going to talk, because we've still got a few minutes before Eileen jumps on, I'm going to talk about two challengers that we won't have on today, but that had really, really big results. So the first is Elizabeth, and she came on. She wasn't even sure that she was going to do it, but I knew that she had some plans for a yoga studio and for some virtual stuff. So I said, Elizabeth, you really need to do this. So she came on, she embraced the whole thing. She made $350 just during the challenge week. So that was just from Friday to Friday, that challenge week, she made $350, and she would have made $0 if she had not done the challenge. And so now she is in the academy with me, which is kind of that next level up from the challenge. And she's learning more about her business processes and more about taking a free Facebook group and making it into a paid monthly subscription Facebook group, and how to attract more people into the free and more people into the paid. And she's making more money. And then the other one, though, there's another one that I want to talk about, and I'm not going to say who it is because I didn't get her permission ahead of time, but I have a challenger that took the challenge with me. It was the first time her and I had met. I don't think we had had any interaction prior to that. Actually, we had talked a long time ago. We figured out that we had talked a really long time ago, but she also went on and is in the academy now. The academy has only been going for 2 weeks. So she did the challenge. She's been in the academy for 2 weeks. She has $1,200 in monthly recurring revenue. So every month she is making $1,200 more than she was before we did the challenge. So that's what we're talking about. It's coming in and finding out how you really make your fitness program into a business that's going to make money. It's changing your mindset from being an instructor or a personal trainer who gets a check when they walk up to the counter at the gym, to being able to generate that money on your own, on demand. And I cannot tell you the confidence and satisfaction that comes from knowing that you have a group that you can call on at any time to serve them a valuable resource, and in exchange that they are going to pay you money. It is such a difference from feeling like an undervalued fitness instructor, which a lot of us do feel like that. A lot of us are going to the gym and pouring our heart and soul into these classes. And we always say, I would do it for free. I love it. And you would do it for free because you participate in group fitness classes all the time. But there's a little piece in your mind that goes, wah, wah. Like every time you say, I would do it for free, don't you really go, a little piece in your heart goes, because you are a professional. You got education, you paid for equipment, you paid for formats, you went and got your CPR and your first aid, which I don't know about you, but complete sidebar, I can't stand getting my first aid certification. I can't stand blood. I would be the first person running out of the room if something were to happen. Pretend I didn't say that. I would not run out of the room. I would help my participants because I love them. But we're professionals, and we need to demand what we're worth. And so at the end of the day, that's where this challenge starts to take us. It takes us to the place where we are actually asking for money, and maybe not even asking. Really the way that I say it in the challenge is that you're making an offer. So you've got this audience of people, whether it is your just personal Facebook following, or whether it's people who took class with you in the past. John Tracy says, show me the money. I love that. And so true. Okay. So you've got this following of people, right? And I completely lost my train of thought. I lost it. It's gone. Okay, so y'all, this is how you register for the challenge. I think Eileen should be here any minute. If not, I might ramble for a few more minutes, or we can just let Michelle come in, and because she's watching right now, I see her. Come on in, Michelle, whenever you are ready. So how you register, you go to virtualstudionow.com. Actually, let me just pull it up. I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Okay, so this is how easy it is to register for the challenge. You go here. Let's pretend that I didn't have anything in my cart. So if you end up at the home page, it looks like that, and you just go there or there, and it'll take you to the challenge page. And you go there, and then there's a bunch of information. There's a video of me with my Uber tan, and I'm talking about the challenge. I just made that yesterday, so I think I was even tanner than I am today. And just all kinds of information. I love this section when it talks about who this is for and who it's not for, because I think this is super important right here where it says, if you're ready to move forward, but the technology is holding you back, you need a mindset tweak, you aren't sure about your equipment, you don't know what to wear or how to set up your space, you want to interact with a team, then this is for you. And then one of the things that I said down here, if you're just kind of a listener or a lurker and you're not ready to take action, this is not for you. If you aren't really committed to making money, like you're okay with the fact that you're doing it for free, or if you're like an Instagram model and you're wanting to do like those trendy Instagram workouts, that's not what this is about. And if you don't like my teaching style, so if I'm not your cup of tea, you probably don't want to do this challenge with me, because you are going to be spending like 10 hours with me, maybe more, and I'll be giving you assignments. Okay, so then you go up to the top here and you just click add to bag. So you guys know that right now there is a discount, and here's where you put the discount in, right there where it says redeem your coupon. That's where you put the discount code in. I think it's Flash 20. Oh, that is not it. Okay, I'll figure out what it is and I'll make sure I put it in the comments right after we are done here. I'll get that fixed for you guys. Oh my goodness, not good. So Eileen is sending me a message saying that she's not going to be able to jump on. Oh, and you're seeing that because I still got the screen shared with you. Okay, so you guys, that is how you register. It looks like Eileen is not going to make it on right now. Oh goodness, I didn't show you my screen. Okay, so since Eileen is not going to come on, I'm going to do that one more time and we're going to do it right. Actually, I've got Michelle. Let's bring Michelle in. Michelle, how do you like this super casual format we're doing today?
Hi, I totally love it. I totally love it.
Oh, I'm glad. It's so good to see you, my friend.
You too.
I
Love
watched
you, love you.
What's that?
I said just love you, love you, love you.
Mm-hmm. You as well. I watched you with Shannon yesterday.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I saw you liked it.
Yeah, so Michelle was on the Certified Ace Group Fitness Instructors show yesterday, or just on Shannon, on that channel with on Shannon's live, and Shannon is doing a series where she's just going to talk to instructors, and Michelle was the very first one that she went to.
It was so cool.
And I learned so much about you. Like, you and I have been communicating, and then you did the challenge with me. And so I knew a little bit about you already, but I learned so much. And oh my gosh, you are just so passionate. It was really cool.
Just was so like you.
Well, thank you. You know, I feel like sometimes that I come at things with such a business angle. I think because I've kind of split my career between being a fitness instructor and being a website agency owner, that I do feel like I split my attention between those two things. And so I think it's good, because I think it's what people need with what I'm teaching right now. But up till now, I feel like I didn't really have a voice or a place, but you are like management at the Y. You are like
Mm.
in it all day, like fighting the good fight.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Well, tell us about your experience with the challenge.
Um, well, I'm so glad that I found you. I found you, I think, because of Shannon or Kimberly, and I was really looking about doing virtual stuff. People asked me like decades ago, and I'm clueless. And then I'm like looking like maybe one person does a little something here and one person, and it was overwhelming. I'm like, I really needed one place to go. And then voila, you like, I'm doing this, 7-day virtual channel and you get this. And I go, this is exactly what I was looking for. It's someone to do, say, ABCD, and here's what you do, and to handle, different issues like music and, lighting and background. And you actually had more than what I even expected because I'm clueless in this. And it was one place to go, one person to talk to, instead of spreading myself thin, trying to get stuff that I was doing for weeks and weeks. And I'm like, I don't even want to do this anymore because I can't find what I'm looking for. And then you popped up and you're like, duh. And you really gave me the confidence, like, you can do it, because you're like, I'm here for you. People in the group, it was great to have that support group too as well. But you answered all my questions. And I'm working, like, what do I really want to do? And there's really two things I want to do with this. And I'm like, and you're the person. That's why I'm going to do also the challenge again. But I'm working so hard. You should like be so proud, and I won that challenge. So about to kick off that music. Yeah. So like, yeah, won the challenge. That was
Michelle
so
won.
exciting.
We do mini challenges throughout the challenge. And I go to some of our various partners for Fit Pros Connect. And I say, would you like to offer a prize for one of the challenges? So Muscle Mixes, Denise, who comes on the show, and we love, yes, she gave a 12-month subscription to the Muscle Mixes app, which is where you can go and you kind of have the whole library of music at your disposal. And then you can kind of make a playlist or pick how you want to use it. And there's virtual music in there as well that is royalty free and ready to use for videos. So that's what Michelle was referring to. She won that 12-month subscription.
It was so exciting. It was exactly what I wanted to win.
Yay!
It was so great. So thank you. It was just such a great experience, and you just really need someone to say you can do this and be available. And I love your attitude, and you're positive, and you can do it. Let's do this, and let's do this now. And so I'm working on 2 different projects. I haven't really been making too much money because I have to really put it together. Like, I'm getting the lights, things are slowly starting to arrive. You get the ring light backdrop. So you're gonna see my living room is conforming, to the room. And so I'm so excited about it. So like, yeah,
I'm
I
trying
got
to remember when we did the session where we talked about the setting for your videos. Most of us sent in a picture or did a video of what the setting was going to be, and then I came on and I said, okay, move that chair or whatever. But what was your setting? What did it look like?
Because I didn't send it to you because I know it wasn't even like how I wanted it to be.
Okay.
But you gave me all the tools like this, and you were like, make sure the couch and your bed is not showing, And so I was like, okay, I got to have a nice, just like a friendly background. So it's coming, and I'm just so excited about how I don't have a living room anymore. It's my virtual room, just so you know.
I love it. That is awesome. I mean, you're going to be on there hours a week, and you'll find too that you can convert a room within 5 or 10 minutes. I've actually gone, I do my lives on my back porch, and there have been mornings that I've gone out there and it's been too cold to go barefoot because I'm doing yoga. And so I've gone into my dining room, moved all the furniture out of my dining room and made the dining room into the studio. And it takes like 10 minutes. Like it's once you get it down, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, and I'm in an apartment, so I don't have as much space, but I am working it. So I'm excited. And I just want to make this announcement. So one of the things I'm doing, because I'm a presenter, and so I am really launching for the first time my on-site workshop to a virtual workshop. And it's kicking and jumping off this Saturday. And so I started advertising yesterday. Hey, here's the workshop. You know, you asked for it. And I've been announcing that it's coming, but officially now, like, hey, now you can actually pay for the workshop. So I'm texting, I'm advertising it, and I'm just excited that, hey, I'm doing this virtual workshop, which I have never done before.
Oh
So
my
it's gonna,
gosh, that's amazing. So tell us what the topic is and where people could register if they're interested.
they'll be able to register through my website, but I'm going to give people a couple other options like Venmo and cash, you know, because people are a little bit different. So I'll give some other options, but the main one is through my website, which I posted on my Facebook page, and it's called Health Fitness Career Crossover. And so that's the name of it. You get 4 credits for like ALPHA and NASM. You get 4 credits, which I always do anyway. And I'm going to be going over, and it's kind of some core stuff, but going over a little bit of just about job descriptions and titles. So what I'm going to be adding in, a title is virtual instructor. I'm going to be adding that in. And then just going over just being qualified, things we should be really teaching, whether we're on site or virtual, going over a little science, terminology. I'm like, my degree is in kinesiology, so I always got to put some of that, and formatting your stuff and connecting to other, whether it's in person or virtual. So I'm just excited. So there's going to be some, you know, PowerPoint presentation. I'm going to be adding, there's modules, you know, so I'm going to, you know, record it all on Zoom. I'm going to post it on Saturday, and then they can watch it whenever they want to. You know, it's great. So I'm just excited, and I'm so like, proud of you. This is out of my zone. It really is out of my comfort zone, but I'm excited to do something challenging and different. That's why I'm so also great that I'm starting your course again. You know, because I really didn't have like too much money. I really want to take your 6 month. I really want to do that so badly, but I'll have the opportunity at some point. I will take your course. I'm going to get some more money in, and so I'll take your 6 months. So you'll see. But for now, I'm going to take your 7 day.
So you're registered for the challenge again next week. So you're going to be doing it with us next week again, and we are going to make the goal for you that you make enough money next week to enroll in the academy.
Yeah, I like how you think. I like how you think.
I know you have 2 different offerings when you think about it. So you have a monthly subscription offering where you can offer fitness to end participants, you know, to actual fitness participants. And then you've also got all the credentials to teach CEC level stuff to instructors. So you've got 2 different things. And if you could go out and just leverage your groups, you know, your audiences that already know you, then you can do that. I think you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna be rocking it with my new music.
That's right.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So thank you, like, again, just for like all your help. And I'm looking forward, because there's still like, I mean, there's so much to know. And that's why I'm signing up for this group. Like, I could sign up for it again and again and again, just to be connected and have your support. And you answered every single one of my questions. I don't even know how you do it, but you do. It's really like you mother all of us out here.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
It's amazing. I've never had so much. You are like really my biggest support in doing this virtual thing that it wasn't even in my box. So I always say, I'll kind of like leave you with other people, is like really think about outside your box and really expand, because then you can really increase your opportunity.
Thank you. I mean, I'm speechless. Those are very kind words. I appreciate it. And you know, I completely agree with what you said, that you could take this challenge over and over again and get something different out of it every time, because you know, you start at this level and you need enough information to get to this level, but now you're at this level and there's still all of this information that's in the challenge, and so you're going to catch something different every time. And also things are changing, so I'll be teaching a little bit different stuff, but there'll be different questions asked, there'll be different needs that people have. So, and you'll meet.
Yes. Yes, I'm going to need your help. I already have a little list of things I need from you already. I have a list, and you know, to work on my actually teaching classes and the subscription. So that's going to be my second focus. So I feel like I'm going to be taking your class to work on that part. You know, I got my list. I got my list.
Excellent. I'm looking forward to having you.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Thank you for doing. I love your energy. You're like one of the most positive people that I just know out there in the industry of health and fitness. So really great.
Thank you, my friend. All right. Well, we will see you. Don't forget about the bonus training tomorrow at noon.
Okay.
And then so anybody that's registered before tomorrow at noon, they'll be allowed to be, and they'll get the information to be in that bonus training. And then Friday at noon, my time, which I'm in South Carolina, so that's 9 a.m. your time. So we will be kicking off the challenge again on Friday.
Okay. And you are beautiful in American Sign Language.
Love it. Thank you. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. All right. Okay, y'all. So I'm going to try this again because apparently I did not do it right the first time. I'm going to show you the site one more time and show you how to register just in case you haven't. And hey, you know what I'm going to do before that? I'm going to check out why this coupon code is not working for you guys, so that you can get the discount that I promised you this morning when I put that post up about the challenge, and I said that I was giving 20% off. So while I'm talking to you, I'm going in here and fixing that coupon. So you guys throw up your questions. What questions do you have for me? It looks like Eileen, who was going to come on and talk about her experience with the challenge, is not going to be able to make it, and that's okay because we can keep talking, but I want to hear your questions. That coupon code should work. Okay, let's look at it one more time. Maybe it's because I've already used it. You guys, has anybody registered and used that Flash 20 coupon code and had it work? If you have, will you please just throw up a comment and let me know? Because for some reason, when I'm trying to demonstrate it with you guys right now, it's not working. And I think that's because I've demonstrated it in the past, and so it only lets me use it one time. Let me change that setting and see what happens. Okay, and so we've got one more guest coming on here, and that is going to be Catherine. Catherine. So Catherine, if you're watching, come on and let's do this. Okay, so let me show you guys how to register. So this time you should see, yes, that's the desktop we want. So this time, and let me just check the feed and make sure. You guys, I need to not turn my head. Yeah, that's the one we want. All right. So I need to not turn my head when I'm talking to you guys, because I'm over 40, so you can see a lot of that. All right. So if you get here and you end up on the home page, that is going to look like this, right? Or you may follow a link that takes you straight to the Go Virtual and Get Paid Challenge page, and that page looks like this. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to remove this from my bag so that you can see what this would look like when you go to it first. So you go here, all kinds of information. when I went through this before, I was talking about all of this. This is for you and this is not for you information, which is really great information to have, because I think what it says really is that if you're ready to take action, if you're ready to make this happen, then this is a challenge for you, because I can get you through the technology issues. I can get you through the mindset issues. I can get you through the settings issues. You know, where am I going to teach this? I can get you through the lighting and the equipment and the setup issues. But if you are not committed that you're going to be taking action and making progress during this week, then this is not the right challenge for you. This is for people who are ready to come in and make something happen. And then the other thing that says down there is if you don't have the time, if you're just really wanting to watch, then you're not going to make your money back, and you're not going to keep going after that. And then also, if you are not into my teaching style or don't want to spend 10 hours with me next week, then it's probably not the greatest challenge for you to join. So, okay, this is all information here. In order to go ahead and get registered, you click add to bag, and then you go to checkout, and then right here, redeem your coupon. Let's try it again, flash 20. Nope, I got a little slash there. My keyboard is being super crazy on me. Yeah, it's not applying it for me. And you guys, if you are having problems using that, please let me know, because I do want you to get that discount. So then you click checkout and you are registered. Once you get paid, you are registered. You'll get the welcome email. I'll put you into the group that where the challenge will be held, and you will get to start networking with everyone. Tomorrow at noon, we have a bonus training that'll happen in that group only for registered participants. So get in there and register. If you guys are thinking about this, get in and make it happen. So Catherine, you are here. Are you able to join on that Zoom number that I gave you, that meeting ID? If you are, come on in and let's talk. We just had Michelle and we had Delia, and then Eileen was coming, but she had a little emergency, so she wasn't able to do it. And if I've got any other past challengers on here that want to jump in, I'll put that Zoom meeting ID into the comments here, and please feel free to jump on in. So the Zoom meeting ID is 388-944-1769. Okay, what other questions? What else do I want to tell you? So you get enrolled, you get into the group. We are on every day for 7 days for an hour. I teach on all the stuff. I think we've talked about a lot of the subject matter that I will teach on. You will have everything you need in order to teach and in order to take money for your sessions. There is one other thing that I wanted to cover, and that is that when we talk about taking money for your online fitness program, I want you to understand that we talk about it in a way where we're really talking about what is your offer, and then how do you put it out there so that the people who want to do it, and the people who don't want to do it don't feel pressured or weird or mad at you, or think that you are too big for your britches because you asked for $100 or whatever. We put our offers out there in a way that is natural and authentic, and that just allows people to accept them if they're interested, and not accept them if they're not interested. But when I say that you're going to take money for the first time, I am not talking about sales. I don't like to use the word sales. I don't really believe in the word sales. I think your people are your people, and they're either going to accept your offer or they're not. And either way, that's fine. And the other thing is that sometimes it's not the right time for somebody. So somebody might be doing your, somebody might be doing your free group, and they might, I'm putting the link in here for Catherine. She's having trouble finding it. All right, there we go. So sometimes people might be in your free group and you might say, hey, you know, this has been free for 3 months now. It's time for me to start charging. And so here's where you go to subscribe to my monthly offer. And this is when we're going to be meeting, and here are all the things that you get with my offer. And we'll go over how to structure what you should offer with your free offer or with your paid offer. And so you put that out there, and maybe there's somebody in your free group that's like, hey, I can't do that. Then, you know, maybe this isn't their month, or maybe you scholarship them in. But there are ways to handle that and still be authentic and true to yourself and not feel like you're selling. Okay, so I am going to let Pauline in now, and we are going to talk to her. Pauline, hello. Looks like you are still connecting to audio.
Yeah, I just connected. I'm not going to be on long because I have a work meeting to do. So
I'm so glad you're here, though. So let's jump right in. Tell me all about what you're up to.
So right now, I just launched a month-long course for a yoga class. So I've got 2 people signed up for that. So
Yes.
yeah, so that's cool. I did like a one-off one.
Mm-hmm.
And I had one of my old students sign up for it, and then I was like, oh, I'll just launch this and see how it goes. So yeah, it's just fun, you know. It's just good to get more experience and just keep doing things. So I'm not making a ton of money from it, but it's fine.
It paid for itself, right?
It nearly has now. I probably just need one more person to sign up, because I did pay for jot forms, you know, when you do it free and they're like, you can get it 50% off, and I was like, oh, what the hell, I'll just do it 50% off. I could have just stayed with the free version, I would have been fine, but I was like, oh, what the hell, I may as well do it. So like, if I get one more person to sign up, then I will have it pretty much paid for.
You'll do it. Just make that your goal. Okay, hold on one second. I'm going to let Catherine in, but I'm going to keep talking to you for a minute. So Catherine, we've got Pauline in here. I'm going to talk to her for a minute while I've got you here. So Pauline is working full time, and she teaches, and you're a newish personal trainer as well, right?
No, I've been doing this part-time for about 4 years, but I would say I've been running my business for about 2 years, but I really didn't kick it off seriously, and it really didn't seriously start to gain momentum until after the first year, the beginning of this year, and then coronavirus. So
excellent. Are you thinking of registering for the challenge and doing it again this time?
No, just because I got so much other stuff I'm trying to do. Like, I have my precision nutrition level 1 course I'm finishing up. I have that, and I have I just have a whole bunch of stuff going on right now. So yeah, not right now.
We're going to do it again in August. I'm not sure of the dates yet. And then I think I'm going to take a break and kind of like get everything cleaned up, because like my website is terrible. Like everything is so, I threw it together so quickly just so that we could do the challenge. So I'm going to take a little break, just teach the Academy of participants that I've got, and then take a break on the challenge for maybe a month or 2. So the last one will be in August, and then we'll do it again later on.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking of doing like a relaunch in the fall.
So that might be a great timing for you then.
It might be actually a good timing for me then. Yeah.
Well, cool. I'm going to let you off and talk to Catherine, and you go do your work meeting.
All right. Sounds good. Thanks.
Thanks for being here.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Hello, Catherine. How are you?
I am good. I am so sorry. I couldn't find the link. I'm like, I don't know where it is.
That's great. We found it.
You're really great with the technology part. That's the one thing that I'm not very great at. Someday I will be, though.
So you look where you're sitting. You almost look like you're on a plane. I see a lot of white behind you.
You want to know? I am actually sitting in my daughter's bedroom, quite honestly, because I was trying to move away from everybody. It's her headboard and her curtains are right here. So that's what
Oh,
it is.
there we go. So
Yeah, she
last
wanted
week,
it. I'm gonna tell her that worked for her though, that you said that. She'll like that.
good.
It's perfect.
So not last Thursday, but the Thursday before that, the session that I did where I had Joe Fagan from the from Ensure Fitness, I was actually standing in my son's dorm room in Alabama.
That's why technology is wonderful. That's awesome.
Tell us what you're up to and what your experience with the challenge was like.
I asked you, I don't know how long ago I was introduced to your group. I don't know. I was trying to figure out, because of COVID, I've been teaching classes at our local park. And like, I like teaching classes at our local park. I get paid more to teach classes at my local park. I get paid more than they pay me hourly at a gym. And I'm thinking to myself, what am I going to do? Like, how am I going to do this? I don't know when anything's opening up. And I just stumbled across you. I literally stumbled across you. And I was like, that's exactly what I needed. I was looking for direction. And I think that's what I really, really found, is direction from you as to what we do as fitness professionals. You know, we are the ones that, and I don't mean to make this sound wrong. We're trying to make a living doing it. Whereas other people in our industry, they already have a full-time job. They do this as a part-time, you know, just a little fun thing. We don't do it as a part-time fun thing. And I think that was one of the most important things that I made the connection with you, is you understood where I was coming from. You understood that I love what I do, and I want to spread that and show that and share that with other people. But I also need to be able to make a living doing it too. And that's what it really came down to, is like, but how do you do that? That was my biggest challenge. And what I'm finding is I'm pushing my fear envelope every day a little bit more and a little bit more.
I love that.
And every time I do, I read a post somebody put down today that they totally reinvented themselves at the age of 52. And when I read her thing, I was like, whoa, like I was like, we can reinvent ourselves. Doesn't matter how old we are. You know, we can reinvent ourselves, and that's what we're doing, and we're doing it together. And I think that really is what helped me to create. And plus, I didn't have to compare myself to anybody else. Like all those fitness instructors over there on Instagram, I mean, look at them. I mean, they aren't 49 and had 3 kids.
That's right.
You know, there's a big difference between them and myself. And I think that's just to allow us to be like, there's a market for everybody. There's abundance for everybody. There's enough people to go around that we can all support and work together and help one another.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Such a great point. Yeah. And we found that in the challenge. Boy, did we come together and support each other, didn't we?
Yeah, we definitely did. Definitely.
Beautiful. And so tell us just a little tiny bit about your results.
So my results is I ended up, I have more people that come to the park now. And I also have my virtual class that I run online. I do it every day at 8 o'clock. Well, 4 days a week. I've offered 4 days a week, 8 a.m. And I have 4 participants in that, which is really good, because if you think about that, 3 weeks ago, I didn't have anybody.
Exactly.
And now all of a sudden I have 4 people that are paying. I have 3 of them at one price, and because I lowballed myself, and then I have another one at a higher price because I priced myself correctly.
Which is a really good price. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what we had. And that was something that I had to get over and you helped me with that, because that's something like, you don't want to devalue yourself. You know, we're really good at what we do. We really are. And we deserve to get paid too. What we're worth. Yeah, right on.
Get it.
Fist
sister.
bump. That's right. That's right.
Well, beautiful. I'm so glad that you came on. I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of you getting out of your comfort zone and doing all the things and making it happen. And I just see you growing from here. It's going to be awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, it's fun. I'm excited, and I'm excited to work with you. I think, I was looking, I was searching, and there you are. And I'm like, yes, yes, we're a team.
So I'm going to mention it to you. I mentioned it to Delia, and I know that we've got other challengers that are watching. You got an email yesterday. All of the past challengers, if you refer people into this new challenge that's happening starting on Friday, I'm adding $5 to a Starbucks gift card for every single referral that comes in from my past
Okay.
challengers. And then
Okay.
the top referrer out of everybody will get a $100 Amazon gift card.
Okay.
So
All
I,
right.
because you're a huge success story, I just think that you're a great person to go out there and tell everybody on your sub list and everybody, hey, I did this and it's really worked for me.
Yeah. Good idea. All right. You got a deal. I'll do that.
Okay, my friend. I will see
All right.
you soon.
Okay. Have a great day.
You
Bye,
too.
everyone. See you soon.
Okay, y'all. And with that, I am going to wrap it up. And I'm just going to say that if you are watching this all the way to the end, it's because you're thinking about it. Go do it. You heard from everybody. This has paid for itself for everybody that came in and did the work. It has paid for itself plus a whole bunch. And it will get you started on the path to monthly recurring revenue. So it's not just that you are going to replace some income from these COVID quarantines and you're going to make some money next week. It's that you will be able to have the tools to continue to make some money. So come on, let's do this. Go to virtualstudionow.com, click on the 7-day challenge and sign up. Tomorrow, bonus training, 12 noon. And then we kick off the challenge at 12 noon Eastern on Friday. And then I will teach on Saturday. I'm going to take Sunday off. I will teach Monday through Friday next week. You will get all the things that you need, all of your questions answered, and you will come together with some colleagues who you'll become lifelong friends and partners in crime with. So get on and do it, y'all. I'm excited for you, and I will see you again soon. All right. Bye.